Hello everyone, Clayfighter of the Horde franchise back at it with a special update. So it's been a couple of days since I have posted my previous video, which is titled I'm Leaving Dead by Daylight. After doing so, having been full of rage and the toxicity, if I can even talk nice or straight or anything, that would be nice. Anyways, I've taken time to think, and I've decided to reinstall Dead by Daylight. I feel like after decompressing, calming down, taking a day or two away from the game, I feel like that I should not go out that way or leave Dead by Daylight in this manner. I feel like the toxic community would win that way. That's how they always win. So I decided to keep myself in check. I'm going to try to keep myself in check. Is that a spot? Never mind. I get too distracted easily. Sorry, my lenses looked like there was a spot there, but anyways, sorry. I've seen your guys' comments from my previous video, and I agree for the most part. I do have a rage issue, especially when you have personal things going on. It doesn't mix well, but I'm not going to promise. If I'm going to come back to Dead by Daylight, I'm going to come back with a better mindset. Refreshed, decompressed, you name it. I'm not going to play the game right away. I'm going to take a little bit of a mini break because I have plans for the new year to... If you're familiar with my live stream series that I've been doing for the past month, it's called Stream Series Live. If you go on my lives category, you'll see I have a bunch of videos already. And I have them all numbered. Playing Dead by Daylight, playing Friday the 13th the game, playing a little bit of Fortnite, Predator Hunting Grounds. I did play Tomb Raider, the 2013 reboot. And I thought, maybe I should just start the new year off. January 1st, I'm going to be playing most of the Resident Evil games leading up to the release of Resident Evil Requiem. And that way I can have something positive to post, because Resident Evil never really pisses me off. It's just, when it comes to online games, it's just communities have a tendency to troll and be toxic, and that's the thing that I don't like about asymmetrical horror games. I never did. Nobody should even like it to begin with. But that's just how it is. It is what it is. People are going to be the way they are, and there's nothing you can do to control or tell them otherwise. Everybody's allowed to live their lives the way they want, and there are no rules, is what I'm getting at. And I had this mindset, an entitled mindset, that there should be rules and regulations. But that's the majority of the DBD community. They have this invisible survivor rule book, or how people should play the game. And I've seen a lot of videos, and over the years I thought, nah, that's not going to be me. I'm not going to be that person. Well, unfortunately, I have become that person. But after realizing the way I've been acting, the way I've acted, I said, that's just not me. That's not me. That's not who I should be. And that's not what the DVD community needs. Just gaming in general, online gaming in general, people need to be nicer. People need to be respectable. People need to be more understanding, to have apathy, empathy, you name it. They should have that. But not everybody's going to have that. So, to the people that have commented to my last video, thank you for saying how you feel. And it made me, and it wasn't just that. It's just after calming down after a couple of days and realizing, what is wrong with me? Like, why should I let a video game let me break things or be rageful and take it out on everybody else when it should be me to control my emotions? At the end of the day, I blame myself. I'm owning up to my actions. I'm saying, It's unacceptable. It's inexcusable. And that's just not me. I don't want people to come into my channel to see that side of me. That's not who I set myself out to be. I don't want to be that. I want to be better than that. I want to show you that I can be better. So, with that being said, as I've already said, I'm back in Dead by Daylight, but I'm taking a mini break from it. I'm going to wait till the Stranger Things Chapter 2 comes out, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to live stream it. We'll just see where it goes. I can't guarantee anything. People are who they are. And everyone's allowed to have an opinion. Everyone's allowed to do what they can as long as it doesn't put them in jail or get them in trouble or any of that crap. But hey, it is what it is. So I wanted to come in here and just say that. And it's been, if you guys can hear what's going on in the background, it's a bit of a windy day, so sorry. But no, I want to start 2026 strong. And I'm going to do that. But until then, I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to rock for a little bit. Enjoy the new year. And then come January 1st, since I'm off that day, I am going to be streaming the Resident Evil games. I'm going to be streaming them from chronological order, from the dates they were released. I'm not playing all of them. Just say that. If you haven't seen my other video, I posted a video about I'm playing the Resident Evil games. It's easy to find. It's literally one of the newest videos. But to those of you, again, I didn't expect... Another thing I want to point out, I'm getting off topic, that's just a habit with me, I'm sorry, but the one thing I've noticed, 280 views as of pretty much 2 days ago from this. I'm done with Dead by Daylight. I didn't expect that many views, but again, it's a negative video. People cater to negative videos, and I don't like posting negative videos. I like to post positive ones. So, I don't know what else to say. I just feel like a complete asshole, a complete negative Nancy, and I just feel like defeated is the word. I don't want Dead by Daylight to defeat me that way. If I want to leave Dead by Daylight, I want to leave, I guess you could say, more burnout. And I've had my burnout moments. I've had hiatuses from the game. Just 4.5 years of playing a game that I feel like I just don't want it to be wasted or tarnished from all the hours and the money I spent. And I do want to have fun with the game. I truly do want to have a... That's why I get on. I get on to have fun. I don't get on to be toxic. I don't get on to be entitled. But the game did kind of do that to me. I'm not going to lie to anybody. It made me kind of an asshole and a hypocrite and entitled, and I don't want to be that. So I'm going to do better. I'm going to try my best to do better. And for those of you that have commented on that video, I'm done with Dead by Daylight, I want to thank you guys for expressing your thoughts. And you're part of the reason why I kind of was like, you know what? They have a point. They have a point. Some people say that I should just stay away from the game. Some people say that DBD would be better off without me. Well, I don't know about that, but would Dead by Daylight be better off without me being a positive person or a negative person? Well, I'm just going to say that I'm going to come back with a better mindset. I'm going to do better. Another thing is, Dead by Daylight should be better with me around. It should be. I mean, I make Twitch streamers happy, for one thing. When I play as killer and I see a Twitch streamer, I actually go out of my way to be a nice killer. I make them happy, especially when they have series of bad games. I would go in there and watch their Twitch stream, and they would say, oh man, games have been horrible. I would literally go out of my way to make their days better. I'm that person. I'm altruistic. I actually have a heart. I care. And I try to make people's days better. I try to make their matches better. I try to be as altruistic as I can. I actually play a certain way to make it more of a fun experience for everybody. I try. It doesn't always end up that way. But, you know, it is what it is. But I wanted to come back and say, hey, after taking a couple days away, decompressing, chilling the F out, and not being so angry, I want to tell you guys thank you for kind of opening my eyes and letting myself kind of like see that side of myself and go, that is not how it should go. That is not how I should leave Dead by Daylight. That is not how I should just end things off, period. I want to end this year, 2025, on a high note. And I'm going to do that with this video. And I am planning on doing another video for the New Year Day. I don't know if I'm going to post it on the 31st or the 1st. We'll see. Anyways, that's a whole separate video. Completely different topic, completely different everything. So, for those of you that are interested, as I said, Resident Evil series, playthrough, live streams, chronological order by release dates from the original, all the way to Resident Evil 4 Remake, leading up to Resident Evil Requiem. I'm going to be playing a bunch of Resident Evil games. I'm a hardcore Resident Evil fan. That's a big reason why I joined Dead by Daylight's world, because the Resident Evil chapter. And Jill Valentine's my favorite of all time. I love her. She's my queen. She's my number one. She always will be. Sorry. I get a little weird sometimes, but that is how it is. Everybody's got to have an interesting personality. I have an interesting personality. But anyways, thank you guys for expressing your thoughts, and thank you for opening my eyes, and pretty much letting me know that, hey, it shouldn't go out that way. Let's do better. Let's end 2025 off on a high note in a positive way, and let's start it off with a bang and a positive note. And till then, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for your support, and I will see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace out, everybody. Have a good day, and have a happy new year.